Yo, welcome to Raising the Bar Sports Picks, where we give picks and analysis of some of our favorite games of today, and at the same time, we enjoy an ice cold beverage. Today's February the 10th, 2020. We're going to do things a little bit different. In case you don't want to sit through all my talk and all my analysis and jibber jabber about the beer and everything else, we're going to put a timestamp in the description, and I'm going to put exactly where and when if you're just interested in the picks. So all you have to do is go to that timestamp, whatever it may be, 15, 16 minutes, whatever it may be. Hopefully it's shorter than that, right? And you'll go right to the picks. We're just going to try to make it a little easier. Some people like the beer talk, some people like the little breakdown of why I'm picking a game or some of the numbers and they want to take it down. But if you just want to go to the picks, we're going to you go right to the description. After you like, subscribe, and share this page, right? Go to our Twitter, get more picks, whatever you may want to do. But right in the description, it's going to say, go straight to the picks, and it's going to have a timestamp. Just go right to those picks, and you'll get what you need. All right? So I appreciate you joining me today. Our beer for today, we have Troegs Independent Brewing, right? It's based right out of Hershey, PA. And this one is called Perpetual IPA. And the alcohol by volume is 7.5%, so it's not too bad. They have a brewery right there in Hershey. They also have a snack bar with the brewery, so they give you some good food while you enjoy their beer. They have over the years, over 200 different brews. So there's tons of different things you could taste out there, and they try to make it accommodating and fun for everyone who comes and visits. So check them out. Their website is going to be right there in the description, and we're going to try the beer. Nice color there, right? There's the can. We're also going to try to do something with the lighting because I think it's shining down on my hands, and try to change that a little bit. There's some citrus, almost like a pine taste, and it's almost got like a tropical fruit, you know, something exotic. It's pretty damn good. So I would definitely go pick up some Troegs Independent Brewing beer. Try them out. Go to their site, see the different flavors, different brews they have, and we're ready to go. I'm gonna enjoy my beer, and we're gonna do some picks. So, first pick for today. We're gonna do. There's only a few games in everything. There's a few games in NHL. There's a few games in the NBA, and there's a few games in the NCAA that we're going to look at. So, and also don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our page. Go to our Twitter in the middle of games. There's also going to be exclusive every day. I'm going to post picks that I don't play here, and we don't talk about here. We're going to put them on our Twitter. So you have to go to the Twitter, check it out, follow us, and you'll get those picks. You'll get middle of the game picks where there might be a over/under that's pretty close, right? It's in the middle of the game, and we really think that we're going to hit on, and we'll put that out there. Okay? So this week we're going to do tremendous. Let's go. Let's go to the NBA. We're looking at an 8:30 game between the Utah Jazz versus Dallas Mavericks. That line now is Utah Jazz favored by 1.5. Against the spread, Utah 25-25-2. Dallas Mavericks, we have 31-22. Straight up, 34-18 for Utah. Dallas 32-21. The over/under 27-25 for Utah, and Dallas 33-20. The away record for Utah, 15-13. Dallas, from home, they're 14-13. With this game, with our first pick, we're taking Dallas Mavericks. Money line. That's a 3-unit. Okay, moving on. We're looking at, for our second NBA pick, we're looking at 10:30 game between Miami and Golden State. Golden State is home for this game. Looking at the matchup. Right now, Miami is favored by 5. Golden State, they've been under the radar. They're just, with so many injuries. But Miami, with the addition of Andre Iguodala, I do like that pickup as far as Andre. I'm pretty pissed that he didn't play all year and being a little punk, right? But he was doing what was best for him business-wise. But they do add some size. They do add some senior leadership with that pickup. So we're looking at Miami against the spread. They're 27-23-2. Golden State 25-27-1. Straight up, Miami 34-18 and Golden State 12-41. The over/under, Miami 30-21-1. Golden State 25-28. Now we know Miami is their second best, third best in the league as far as home record. Their away record, they're not so great. Their away record is 12-15, and Golden State, their home record is a horrible 7-18. So it's almost a toss-up between the two teams, right? But Miami, as far as being a better team at this point, they're just that much better. When you look at Jimmy Butler and what he's doing, he's single-handedly taking that team on his back. So I do think that Miami is going to run away with this, and the odds are incredibly in their favor. I have them here at 241. But the opening line was, as far as points, was 6. Now the money is 59% in the favor of Miami, but we're not going to do the money line because we're not going to make any money. So the trick here is we're going to take them, and if you feel safe, tease them down a little bit, whatever app or wherever you were betting. So right now I have them locked in at 5. So I'm going to keep that at 5, and I'm going to take them laying the points. So I have them at 5. And that's also a 3-unit for us tonight. It's our second pick. Moving on. We're jumping to the NCAA basketball for men. Our first game, we're looking at 7 o'clock, Colgate versus Boston University. Colgate versus Boston University. It's a pick'em at this point. Against the spread, Colgate 11-13 and Boston University 11-12-1. Straight up against the number, 19-6 for Colgate, 15-10 for Boston University. And the over-under, 13-11 for Colgate. Boston University, 14-9-1. The home record for Boston is 8-2, so they're pretty damn good at home. And we have Colgate. Oh, their away record is really nice. It's 9-5. So for being away from their home, they do have a nice record. I think this is going to be a close game, but I like the odds and I like where the money's sitting. So we're going to take Boston University. Boston University money line. And the reason why I'm not taking, I think it's set at 1 right now. The reason why I'm not taking the 1, that right there, if they end up just squeaking by and managing that 1 point, it's going to be a wash. It's going to be a push, right? So we're going to take them with the money line. And that, I feel really good about Boston's odds here. So that is going to be a 4 unit. Moving on. 7:30 p.m. we have North Carolina Central versus Morgan State. North Carolina Central against the spread, it's 11-9. Morgan State 10-11-1. Straight up NCC, they're 11-12, and Morgan State 13-12. At this point, Morgan State is favored by 1 also. And our pick is the underdog. And we're going to go with North Carolina. And I got them a 3 unit. 3 unit. Moving on. We have one more NCAA basketball, and it's the obvious number 1 Baylor versus Texas. Now, the reason why this is even on here, if you bet the money line, you're not making any money. But with the points moving, it's actually moving down. Well, it moved down, now it's moving back up. The reason why Baylor is always intriguing to me, they've been pissing me off the last couple times I bet on them, because they haven't been covering. They've been winning and have been favored by many, but they have not been covering. They're away. Actually, I like this stat. They're home against the spread. They have a 5-6 record, but their away record is damn good. It's actually 9-2. And obviously they have their own like 18, 20 game winning streak. Their away record is 10-1 over the last 11, but their home record is obviously 11-0. Their Texas's home record is 9-4, and against the spread, they are 5-5. Definitely, Baylor's not losing this game. It's whether do you feel comfortable they're going to be able to cover the 6 points, and I do. So that is our third pick. Is going to be Baylor Bears, and they are going to cover the spread. They're going to lay the 6. I'm going to put that as a 3 unit. Now, that's it for NCAA. Moving on to the NHL. This game is 7 o'clock p.m. It's between New York Islanders and the Washington Capitals. At this point, Washington Capitals, they are favored, depending on what book you're looking at. But I got them at $1.65. Against the spread, New York Islanders are 31-22, and Washington 36-19. The straight up units, Islanders are plus 5.3 and Washington 6.5. I'm gonna call it 6.5. Over under 22, 28, and 3, and Washington 35 and 18. I want to hurry up and catch this, but we are going to go because it was early this morning when I first looked at this. It was 114, $1.14 as far as Washington be the favorites, but it keeps moving to where the money's going. That's why the line is moving. I'll tell you right now how much money. So Washington is getting 54% of the money right now, and across the board, I'm looking right around 170, $1.70. So we are going to go with Washington money line. And we're going to call this 2 unit. And our second and our last pick for today, we're looking at the Tampa Bay Lightning game versus Columbus Blue Jackets. That game is slated for 7:30 p.m. Tampa Bay favored by $1.50. Against the spread, Tampa Bay 35-20 and Columbus 30-26. The over/under, Tampa 28, 24, and 3. Columbus 19, 36, and 1. And with power play conversions, looking at Tampa Bay, they make 41 compared to the Blue Jackets. It's like 27. I believe it's 27. I just left the screen. So my pick for this game is Tampa Bay Lightning. Take them in money line. Two unit. Yeah, 2 unit. All right, 7 picks for today. So we got number 1, Dallas Mavericks. We're taking the money line. That's a 3 unit. Miami, and we're in the NBA. Miami Heat, we're taking the 5 points, laying the 5, and it's a 3 unit. Over to the NCAA, we have Boston University with the money line. That's a 4 unit. Number 4, we have North Carolina. That's Central. We're taking money line. That's a 3 unit. Number 5, we're taking Baylor Bears. Laying the points at 6. That's a 3 unit. Washington Capitals, right? Money line. That's a 2 unit. And then that's over to NHL. And the last NHL pick we have, Tampa Bay Lightning. We're taking that as a money line. And that's a 2 unit. So those are our picks. We're going to continue to evolve as far as being a channel, do things a little bit different. So at this time, if you could just like, share, and subscribe to this page. Go to our Twitter. Like I said, we're going to have exclusive picks on there, whether it be in-game, before the game, whatever it may be, Oscar picks, whatever it may be. In the future, giveaways. And also, if you need to email us for any given reason, if you want to refer us to a beer, if you have a suggestion, email us. And also, don't forget to go to Troegs.com, and there you can visit them, see all the different brews they have, see what's going on with their brewery. I believe they have merchandise there, but visit their website and give this beer a try. It's actually really, really good. All right, so thank you for coming by and visiting me at the bar. Until next time.